Hi, it's Jolene Cortright with Century 21 Valley of the Moon. On my next episode of American Dream TV Wine Country, I'll be showcasing St. Francis Winery. Have a look. Cheers. Hello there. Today I am with Scott Bartley, and he is the architect of St. Francis Winery. He is with Hall and Bartley Architects, and he's going to tell us about some of the architecture of St. Francis Winery. Scott.
Thank you, Jolene. Well, the architecture of the winery is based on the architecture of the California missions. It's entirely appropriate because Sonoma is the location of the last of the California missions. The building was completed in 1999. Its layout is basically oriented towards the view of the mountains.
Which are a little obscured today with our storm, huh?
A little bit, but it is the most spectacular view of any in Sonoma County in terms of the Valley of the Moon. It's really beautiful. So the tasting room and this banquet room are both oriented to take advantage of that. And the large lawn out there, they have events in the summer.
Oh, I've been to some of them. They have a movie in the stars. Have you been to that? And there's blankets and little chairs. They get an inflatable movie screen and they show movies. It's a blast. I think last year they had Jaws and Rocky and some others. In here, one of my favorite experiences that they do is in this room, and it's a very intimate group of, is it 12 or 16 people, and they do a wine and food experience. They take their wines and learn all about the wines, and the chef makes food to pair with all of the specifics of that wine.
This room was designed for that purpose. This actually was one of the first wineries in Sonoma County to actually combine food with wine.
Some of my favorite ones are those that have that great experience. So cheers.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
So this is basically the large event space. This is where the wine and food pairings occur and other private events. Winemaker dinners, etc. Again, we picked up on the Spanish sort of theme with the architecture, with a coffered ceiling, a large fireplace with Spanish tiles around it. And again, this room looks out in two directions at the magnificent view, basically all the way down the Sonoma Valley in one direction and then at the Mayacamas Mountains in the other.
Yeah, it's a great space.
So this space is basically the covered arcade, again, is based on the forms of the California mission. Heavy timber construction. All of the connectors, which has all the modern structural connectors, but they're all hidden. So you can't see anything holding it together. The fountain here is basically modeled after one of the California missions. In that original form, it was the laundry for the mission. Yes.
So they did their laundry in a fountain?
Yeah, basically in a fountain similar to that.
Tell me about this space.
Oh. Well, this is this little garden. Basically, it's a statue of St. Francis, who the winery is named after. Every year, they do a blessing of the animals here as an event, and it's basically to the side of the main entrance and the entry tower. And then through here is the tasting room. So again, the purpose of this obviously is to make a lot of room for visitors to come and be able to taste and enjoy wine, also sell items. A fireplace at this end, and then beyond that is a reserved tasting room for club members.
Right.
That isn't open today, but that's available if you're a member of the wine club.
The best thing about Jolene, from my standpoint, was she was so totally prepared for us. We knew that she was the one because she was going to not only prepare for us in advance, she was going to continue to work for us in a very integral way. Besides, she has a great sense of humor.